Thank you for considering me to be in your lineup of senators for the 2016 elections. I am Maximillian Lim. I am a graduate of Xavier School and the International Baccalaureate Diploma program in my high school years. I studied mechanical engineering in the University of the Philippines, Diliman, and graduated as magna cum laude. Later on, I received my Master of Business Administration in the University of British Columbia, Canada. My reason for the decision to run for senator is simply because I want to see a better and united Philippines. After my return from Canada, I have been living in Metro Manila for the past 10 years. And in those 10 years, I have seen the problems of our government and our country. Calamities struck, both natural and man-made. Our economy is hanging by a thread of only a few business magnates in the country who are controlling the majority of our wealth. We are unified as a country, but as a people, not so much. Your vote comes with a guarantee. The improvement of our country's world status through major projects and developments, especially in the avenues of transportation and in the safety of our citizens. Ay nako! Traffic na naman! Nakakainis na to! These are the words that usually come out of the mouths of the average Filipino commuter in Metro Manila using public or private transport. We all know that transportation must be improved in Metro Manila. So to speak, the whole Philippines needs a life-saving chain of programs to bring back quick and reliable means of getting from point A to point B. I am up for the challenge, and in my first term, I promise that at least half of these programs are to be implemented or are already imposed. I shall pass for the development of a Trans-Luzon Expressway that completely connects major cities in Luzon, from up north in the Ilocos and Cagayan regions to down south in the Bicol region. The same shall be done in Mindanao, with major cities connected from Zamboanga in the west to Davao in the east. I shall connect the minor townships in all the provinces to the respective capitals using 4-lane highways. Hopefully, bridges that collapse will be a thing of the past if ever I become senator. I shall try to upgrade our bridges to such a level that they will withstand powerful surges from rivers. I will revive our railroads in the zone that they may be used not only in travel but also in trade. In place of trucks transporting containers, trains will be used, and these containers will be dropped off in a satellite station where the owners of the goods may pick them up. In theory, it will lessen the amount of trucks in Metro Manila and the traffic situation. I believe that railroads may also be developed in the major islands of Visayas and in Mindanao as a mode of transportation and trade. In line with the development of our country's rail system, Metro Manila, Metro Cebu, and Metro Davao, the three largest cities in the Philippines, could also use a subway system for a relaxing commute, and in the case of Metro Manila, to replace the outdated and accident-prone MRT and LRT. Naalala niyo ba yung Yolanda, Pinatubo, at ang Lindol noong 1990? We cannot avoid these disasters. However, we can prevent casualties and the destruction of property. I shall propose a bill regarding building codes for structures to be safe and stable in times of calamities. This shall ensure that structures built after the bill that was passed are safer than those of the previous years. Another bill that I will push in relation to the safety of our citizens is one that creates a proper system of evacuation and the distribution of relief goods before and after the calamity. In terms of the working class, I will fight for a bill that raises minimum wage and requires companies to have benefits for their workers. I shall make sure that senior citizens and persons with disabilities shall also get a higher pension and better benefits for their health and their other needs. If these plans are to be approved under my term, I believe that we may be able to keep our citizens safe from harm, educated, and paid well, especially those who are unable to work or those who cannot provide their basic rights for themselves. These proposals are only focused on a few of the many improvements that our country needs. However, I think that these are the most important ones. Developing our means of transportation will make way for the growth of the economy. Keeping our citizens safe and privileged will make the next generation of Filipinos a greater generation, living in a greater Philippines. To achieve this, I will need your help. Even if I make it to the Senate, your cooperation will be needed to make all of these happen. I pledge that I will be a righteous senator, one who will not steal from the people, but make them better citizens and leave with a better country. Thank you.